Hello there, this is Alex, Tutor and Clinical Supervisor at the Northern College of Acupuncture in York. I just wanted to offer some support, some tips for your well-being and health today that might be able to help with strengthening your immune system. It's a very, very simple suggestion I'm going to offer, and it comes from traditional Chinese medicine thinking in terms of how we can support the immune system. Within Chinese medicine, part of the immune system being strong, functioning well, what we call the Wei Qi, which is the protective part of our immune system that protects us from getting ill, is we need to make sure that the interior of the body, what we call the Yin Qi, which is the nutritive Qi, which is the strength, the resilience of the body, is able to supply and nourish the immune system, nourish the Wei Qi, nourish our protective part of our immune system. And that nutritive energy within us mostly comes from our digestive system, from the spleen and the stomach that we make reference to in Chinese medicine. So when the spleen and the stomach are healthy, when the digestive system is working well, our system is able to have an effective immune response and protect us from as much as we can from any stresses from the environment, may that be pathogens or the weather, or emotional stresses as well. So all of these things rely on the body's ability to have resilience and strength. So my tip really is to look at your digestion, look at what you're eating, and support the digestive function. And there's different ways that you can do this. Diet is one way, and that's one service that we do offer here at the Northern College of Acupuncture at the Nutrition Clinic. But we also within Chinese medicine, there's small things that you can do, not just the foods that you eat, but how you eat, and the kind of things you do before you or between your eating that can help with strengthening the digestive function. One of those things is to make sure that you're drinking warm water through the day. Warm water in Chinese medicine is better than drinking cold water, icy cold water. The warm water, the warmth actually helps strengthen the digestive function. So that's one thing that you can be doing, is thinking about drinking warm liquids through the day that help support the digestive function. The other thing is when you're eating your meal, try and focus on the process of eating. Allow your body to enjoy the food and really chew. So one thing that a lot of people do is they're talking, they're watching TV, they're doing something else when they're eating. And in Chinese medicine thinking, when we eat, part of the process of eating, part of the body's ability to digest our food is also where our mind and our attention is. So eating slowly, making sure you're chewing the food correctly, and focusing just on the food, being peaceful, being quiet when you're eating, and that can actually help improve the digestive function. It's very simple but effective. So yeah, I would suggest those two things in terms of small tips to help with the digestive function. One other one for people that do eat meat is bone broth, and bone broth has been shown through research studies to actually help support the gut microbiome, and also strengthen the system. And we know now that the gut health is relating to lots of things in terms of the health of the immune system, health of the nervous system, our mental health. So bone broth is a nice thing that you can add into your diet to help strengthen the body and help strengthen the energy within the system. So bone broth you can make easily by boiling up either a free-range chicken carcass or grass-fed beef bone. So make sure that the bones, the meat is high quality, just as if you were boiling up a chicken soup or a beef stock. You can add other vegetables in there as well. The difference is you want to be boiling that for a lot longer period of time, maybe the whole afternoon, on a very low heat, so just simmering away. And the aim is to get the marrow within the bone to start to dissolve into the broth. And one thing you can do after you've made that broth is you can sieve off the excess solids and freeze the liquid, and you can put it in an ice cube tray, freeze it, and use it throughout the week. So you can add the bone broth to soups, to stews, to any cooking that you're doing, or you can heat it up in the microwave, boiling hot water and drink it as a bovril essentially. So the bone broth has been used within traditional Chinese culture for strengthening the body, helping the immune system, and as a tonic. So that's something that you can do quite simply at this time to help support the body's immune system and the digestive system. So those are just a couple of suggestions. There's lots more things that can be beneficial and helpful at this time, but those are just a couple of suggestions. So I hope you're all well, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you.